In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to use Cursor and Claude Code affordably and effectively. First, let's set expectations. When people say unlimited access to AI coding tools for free, that's usually not realistic. Truly unlimited usage almost always requires a paid plan or your own API keys. Many tools do offer generous free tiers or time-limited trials, but they come with rate limits and feature caps. Always use these options within the provider's terms. I won't be showing any deceptive tactics like creating throwaway or misleading accounts. Those violate policies and can get your access revoked. Now let's talk about the tools themselves. Cursor provides a friendly graphical interface that feels right at home inside a code editor. If you're used to a VS Code workflow, Cursor's inline suggestions, chat, and project-aware edits make it a smooth upgrade. It also lets you switch between models for different tasks. For quick prototyping or brainstorming, a faster, more affordable model can be just right. For large refactors, deep code reviews, or architectural guidance, stepping up to a higher-end model such as Claude 3 Opus or GPT-4 can save time and reduce back and forth. Claude Code, on the other hand, is command line driven. If you live in the terminal, it's fantastic for scripted workflows and repeatable tasks. You can run commands to explain code, generate tests, or refactor files, and you can select models from the CLI to balance speed, quality, and cost. Check the official help output and documentation to see available flags and options, and keep your credentials secure if a feature requires your own keys. Combining tools can amplify results. For example, you might write and iterate on code inside Cursor, then orchestrate broader actions with an MCP client such as Desktop Commander to chain tasks across your desktop environment. This pairing lets you keep editing close to the code while automating repetitive steps. As always, review permissions and understand what any automation tool can access on your machine. If you're focused on affordability, start with the official free tiers and trials to learn what each tool does best. Track your usage so you don't hit rate limits at the worst moment. Choose lighter models for routine completions and reserve premium models for the hardest problems. Keep prompts concise and focused to reduce tokens, and break very large jobs into smaller, cheaper requests. When you consistently outgrow free limits, that's a signal to consider a paid plan for stability and predictable access. To wrap up, you can do a lot for free or cheap by using the tools as designed, switching models thoughtfully, and combining interfaces that suit your workflow, while remembering that true unlimited requires paying for it.